got us. The letter's gone, of course. He took the DL6 evidence. All of it. Back to having no clues. Wait. Maya jumped first. Maya! Is she okay? Maya! Maya, open your eyes! Maya!
The letter. Did you take it?
Huh? Oh yeah, are you okay? You fucking idiot! What the hell are you thinking?
I couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast as I could. But one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. I'm useless. I'm not good as a lawyer, or a medium. I cannot even call my sister. Not even now, when we need her the most. I wish I hadn't woke up at all.
You bloody idiot. You imbecile! Never say those kinds of words again. Maya! Has to be some way I can help her. Better do something about her self-confidence first. Maya, she's holding something. What is that? A bullet? Ah, there you go. Maya managed to get at least one piece of evidence from the DL6 case. He managed to snatch that bullet from Manfred, and he didn't know. DL6 incident, evidence number 7, taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. I remember. Von Kammer was holding this when Maya jumped him. Alright, well, at least we got this. Let me see. What does it say? Taken from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. Still bears clear ballistic markings. Alright. Taken from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. We have... Okay, well, we can at least connect this to the murder weapon, given that it has the clear... given that it has the ballistic markings. Other than that... I'll prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow. December 28, 9:51 AM, District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. This is it. Judgment Day. Today, things are going to get settled at last. A lot of things. What? What's the big idea?
Sorry, Nick. I only touched your shoulder. I guess the shock hasn't worn off from my run-in with the stun gun yesterday.
Well, at least you are one step closer to becoming Electro Girl. And the next thing you know, you're gonna fall from the sky to stop the bad guys by zapping them in the butts, night after night.
Anyhow, today's the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick.
Yeah, thanks, Maya. Edgeworth is looking glum as always. I hope Von Karma doesn't push him too hard. What are you doing?
Sorry, I'm sorry. I just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back.
Well, at least you should have gone for the butt, not his back. Well, Maya, maybe you should go outside and discharge.
Right. Good idea.
Try not to electrocute anyone on your way out. And the next thing you know, that's exactly what she's gonna do. Yep, there you have it. Pow! What's gone into that girl? Detective Gunshoe. Morning, Mr. Edgeworth. Good morning. How did it go, Detective? Have no fear. As promised, I have captured our runaway caretaker. I just brought him in. Took all night, pal. Thanks, Detective Gunshoe. You must be tired. Actually, after that shock I got on the way in, I feel pretty good. Yogi says he's forgotten his name. But that has to be a lie. Why would he want revenge on Edgeworth if he couldn't remember his past? He does remember, and I'm going to prove it. December 28th, 10 AM, District Court, courtroom number 3. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Huh. The apple is still up there. The defense's detective assistant is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is ready. Right, very well. We have reached the final day of our proceedings in the trial. I ask that the prosecution submit decisive evidence. Understood. Come on, don't be awed in silence by every little thing he says. Very well, Mr. Vokarma, your opening statement. Right. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe's efforts, the boat rental caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was a murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this. I would like to ask the defendants to cross-examine him as much as necessary. Very well. Please bring in the witness into the courtroom. Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you all remember our witness. He lives in the boat rental shop on the lake, from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he has currently lost memory of his name and identity. Witness, why did you run away yesterday? The witness was not running away, as he will now testify. I see. Very well. Please begin your testimony. That's strange. I could have sworn that the last time I was awake, I was on my way to Honolulu. I'm really sorry about just leaving yesterday like I did. But I wasn't running away or nothing. I, went to buy some food for Polly, see? I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. I mean, I need one of those motives things, right? And I don't got one. So my testimony yesterday stands as is. Yeah, that clearly sounds like something Manfred told him to say. I mean, knowing the old man, he wouldn't go thinking about motives and saying stuff like, my testimony stands as is, or stuff like that. He wouldn't say that, that sort of stuff from his own mind. Let's begin the cross-examination, shall we? Indeed. For now, we shall try to prove that the old man is truly the one that did it. This cross-examination would be easy enough if we still had the letter, but sadly we don't. He has to know his name. Yanyogi. You're Yanyogi and I'm going to prove it. Alright. Well, let's see about pressing the line when he mentioned having no motive. See what he has to say about that. How can you say you had no motive? I say you do. You had a grudge against Edgeworth and the victim, Robert Hammond. That's why you took revenge on them, right? Please don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. This witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. He cannot hold a grudge. It's impossible. I have to prove he's lying about his memory. Otherwise, it's going to be the same thing over and over until the trial ends. First things first, I have to prove this man is who he is. Do that, and the motive will prove itself. Okay, well, in that case, even if Manfred stole the one item we needed to prove that he is connected to Robert Hammond and Edgeworth, I still think we'll still have one secret weapon hidden under our sleeves, and that is Polly. He said some stuff that makes us question the old man's connection to Robert Hammond and Edgeworth. So, yeah, there you have it. This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. How exactly are that evidence and the statement just now related? They aren't they? Oh, duh, they are. I mean, if we are to question the birds, we could get some information out of him. Oh my god. Imagine if we were able to cross-examine the bird as well for information. Now that would be just silly. Not at all. Mr. Wright, please think the facts over before making accusations. Ah, great. I don't think that won me any points with the judge. Starting the trial with the first cross-examination and already a penalization. That sucks. In that case, okay. Plan B. Let's see about pressing every statement and see what he has to say. Maybe he's gonna slip up. I'd call what you did running away and not just leaving. You heard Larry's testimony and realized you were in danger. Now, Mr. Wright, there's no need to rush to conclusions. As I said, the witness was not running away. Listen to the testimony. He sure seems relaxed. In fact, they both do. Von Karma and Yanyogi. Huh. They sure do. Then why did you leave? He's just about to say why. Is it so hard for you to just quietly listen when someone is talking? If I said quietly, Edgeworth will be guilty. Edgeworth will be guilty in 3 minutes. Yeah, exactly. I went to buy some food for Polly, see? Food? Well, Polly is a bit of a gourmand, you see. She only eats these high-quality bird pellets from France. They only have them in a big pet shop downtown. But they weren't arrested until this morning. Why didn't he go back to the caretaker's shack? Well, I kinda got lost, you see. The witness has trouble remembering things sometimes. When the police apprehended him, he was on his way back to the shack. Yeah, right. Nice try from Karma. I was going to believe that. I see. So he was lost. Please, Yana, come to your senses. Judge. You've lost much of your memory, is that correct? Yep, seems like it. Then how could you know that you didn't have anything to do with this incident? Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory, You know exactly who you are. The witness has testified quite clearly that he has no memory of who he is. If you claim he's lying, then show the court proof. How am I supposed to prove what's going on in that old codger's head? That's impossible. I'm glad you've come to your senses, Mr. Wright. Very well, witness. Please continue. Might I say something, Mr. Wright? Oh? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. You've been saying the same thing now, over and over. You've been calling the witness' memory of the past, or lack thereof, into question. But does this really have anything to do with the current case? Of course, Your Honor. I mean, that is the reason why we brought Polly and presented it as evidence before. Because it may reveal us something interesting when it comes to questioning the old man's memories. The witness has said he has nothing to do with this case, and no motive. Both of these statements are lies! Order! Order! Mr. Wright, there is a serious problem with your claim. Or are you saying you know who this witness is? Of course, Your Honor. Ho ho! Now this is interesting. I would like to know myself. So, who is he? Don't play dumb, Von Karma. Mr. Wright, please tell us this witness's name. That's simple. It's Yanni Yogi. His name is Yanni Yogi, a former court bailiff. Yanni Yogi? A former bailiff? Do I remember a bailiff by the name of Yanni Yogi? Or are we talking about Yogi the Bear? Yogi? That name seems familiar. Oh! Yanni Yogi, from the DL6 incident. I thought the judge would have heard of it. It was such a famous case. But what does this mean? Your Honor, if this man is Mr. Yogi, then he has clear evidence. Jump into conclusions again, Mr. Wright. This man, this witness, is Yanni Yogi? Fascinating. However, how do you propose to prove this to the court? Okay, Phoenix. Now it is time to show him the bird. And also, show him the bird while you're at it. This is a court of law, as you may recall. You need proof. And allow me to repeat once more, since a witness has lost his memory. This is it. I have to do this now. If I cannot prove he's Yogi right here, right now, then I've got nowhere else to go.
Nick, how are you going to prove it? How can you prove that he's Yanni Yogi?
It's okay. It's actually quite simple. Your Honor, please take this man's fingerprints. Oh. Okay, well, of course. That is actually much easier than I thought. Again, I have been so focused with killing games in the past that I tend to forget about such easy methods as fingerprinting and such. Ah, technology. Then, we'll compare them to the fingerprints on the file for Yanni Yogi 15 years ago. I see. That makes sense. Huh? I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. Why? The witness has no fingerprints. Oh. Wow. You're saying that he has no fingerprints? Well, it ain't out of the realm of possibility, actually, but... Is that true, Manfred? What? What? No fingerprints? You see, before I worked as a caretaker, I worked at a chemical plant. I burned my fingers working with the stuff. What? Huh. I see. So you're telling us that you burnt your hands to the point where you no longer have fingerprints. I was actually thinking of something completely different. I do not remember the name as of now, but I know that there is some form of rare disease where a person is born without fingerprints. It is a genetic disease, and I've heard of it a couple of times before when I was watching some crime shows. But either way, it sure is convenient for Manfred that we cannot fingerprint the old man, if this is true. I mean, if it is true, then the old man tried to burn his fingers so that he would never be found guilty later down the road, to tie all loose ends after the DL6 incident. That's what I'm thinking. Yogi, you sneak! Burned your fingerprints off to hide your past. Yep, that is what I'm thinking as well. Well, if the witness has no fingerprints, I guess we will not be able to prove his identity. Oh. Well, what will you do, Mr. Wright? It seems that the case has been decided, no? Oh, I know what happened. I know everything. I just cannot prove it. No, I cannot let it end like this. I cannot lose. There has to be another way. There is no one who can testify as to who this witness is. No one!
Nick, what are we going to do?
I didn't even consider that he might have erased his fingerprints. What do I do? Well, Mr. Wright. Perhaps you'd like to cross-examine the parrot for a little comic relief. Yeah, very funny. You're a sore winner, von Karma. Wait a second. Oh, Manfred, you old goof. You did a horrible mistake there. Cross-examine the parrot.
What is it, Nick? No, you're not going to...
Oh, yes. It is time that we reach new levels of Clownfest. It is time that we cross-examine the bird. Your Honor. The defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal. Take Mr. Von Karma up? On his proposal? Exactly, Your Honor. I would like to cross-examine the witness's pet parrot. Again, something that you're not gonna hear every day in the court. Order. Well, what do you think, Mr. Von Karma? Need you even ask? This is a farce. I object. Well, we're gonna object as well to your objection. Wait a second. You were the one who suggested I cross-examine the parrot, Von Karma. I have a right to do as you suggested. Well, if you're so desperate, then please, be my guest. Of course, should you go through with this, and nothing comes out of it, I hope you're ready for the consequences.
Nick, this is crazy!
Well, still want to go through with your little game? Heck yeah! Let's start cross-examining the parrot. Let the parrot take the stand. I will cross-examine her, Your Honor. This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Karma's rigged every person's testimony, every piece of evidence. And yet, he never would have considered the idea of cross-examining the parrot out of everyone. Ha! He never prepped the bird, which means this is our golden opportunity. Another golden opportunity of ours. Our secret weapon. Except the parrot. It's my last chance. At least, well, I think so. Bailiff, bring in the parrot. That's quite a bird. Please, tell us your name. Name! The witness is ignoring me. Ugh. How my life has ended. My life is ending soon. It must hurt to be ignored by a parrot. To be ignored by a bird. Very well, witness. Who is your owner? Please, testify for us.
Hello! Hello! Squawk!
Why, hello there. You're probably asking yourself how we got ourselves in this situation. For such a complex case like this, tied to one of the most famous ones that started 15 years ago, to end up having to question a parrot in the courtroom. It may seem like the craziest thing for something like this to ever happen in any trial ever, but it ain't anything but a normal day in the beautiful Japanifornia. And now, some words from the audience, who are actually from outside Japanifornia. Shuichi, any thoughts about this case? Maki?
This is stupid.
Himiko?
Who knows?
Lovely. And now let's have a few moments with the ones assigned to this trial. Your Honor? The prosecution? Contempt of court. Contempt of court. Yo! I was trying to make some good publicity for visitors of Japanifornia, damn it! Christ. I'm gonna blame the parrot for that one. I don't need this. Hello? Hello. Do you need something, Mr. or Miss? It's Mr. And no, I don't need anything, thank you. You look familiar. Have I met you before? Not that I'm aware of, no. I do not encounter skeletons like you that often. Well, neither do I encounter robots like you that often. I do have one robot friend that I know, and I used to know another one a long time ago. Is that so? Well, either way, I gotta go. I cannot stay here. I gotta go back out there. Now, hey, I say, hear me out. Now, I say, you're gonna throw me like that just yet, Your Honor? Certainly the most concise testimony we've had so far. Very well. Begin your cross-examination. Right.
What are you going to do, Nick?
I don't know. What do we do, Maya?
Hello. Hello. Squawk.
Okay. Witness, you cannot just say hello and expect us to get anywhere. I want you to testify. Maya, you talk to her.
Right. What do I say?
Well, there you have it. The magic words. Have you forgotten something? Remember, 2 days ago.
Lee! Have we forgotten something? Squawk! Don't forget DL6. Squawk!
If I can get Polly to say that here, that will prove that the caretaker had something to do with the DL6.
Polly, have we forgotten something? Hello. Squawk!
Uh-oh. Polly! No! That is not something that is not what you should have said there. We said, have we forgotten something? What do you have to say, Polly? Do you remember? You remember, right?
That's not what you're supposed to say. Forgot. Something we forgot. Hello. Squawk! Oh, it is not working, Nick. She won't say it.
This is ridiculous. Why won't you say it? Something's the matter, Mr. Wright. You Mutterficker. You even trained the bird to not say the words that we wanted him to say. How is that even possible? It's not like he's your parrot. You cannot train. Is he that easy to train by anybody else other than the old man? Are you freaking serious? Wait. Don't tell me Von Karma expected this. He could never train a parrot, could he? Hey, Christ. Talk about perfectionist here. I mean, what, did he come to the shack yesterday and spend like an hour or two talking to the bird and retrain him like that? Man, talk about dedication to his work. Did he train her not to respond when we asked if we'd forgotten anything? Okay, Witness, you're here to speak. You must speak to me. Frankly, I cannot believe that you're speaking as a parrot.
Well, I guess we should try to get some information out of her. We need to show the judge that her owner is Mr. Yogi.
Oh, that is exactly what we're trying to do here. It's just that now we lost another component. Now we cannot use our secret weapon that well. Huh. Okay, well, Polly, can we ask you something else? You cannot just say hello and expect us to get anywhere. I want you to testify. Alright, Maya. Let's ask Polly. Alright, well, let's see. What's your name? Yeah, that can actually work too. I mean, we know that the parrot's name is Polly. That can actually connect to the DL6 incident as well. Maybe I should get her to say her name?
Polly, what's your name? Polly.
Mr. Wright, I think we've established that this parrot name is Polly. Does this have anything to do with her owner's identity? Of course it does, Your Honor. Yes, it does. Ha! Fascinating. You claim that the parrot's name will prove her owner's identity? Then show us this proof.
Nick, don't you think you're taking the bluffing a little too far?
No, I think we're actually on the good track over here. Listen, we're not here to answer the question of who is the caretaker. We're here to prove that he's Yanni Yogi. All we have to do is tie the name Polly to Yogi. Your Honor, the proof that the parrot's name reveals the caretaker's identity is... Alright. It is time that we present the evidence that will tie Polly to the old man, and the old man to the DO6 incident. The DO6 case file? That's quite a large file you have there. Which page is this proof on then? Show us, or stop wasting our time. Very well. Mr. Wright, please show us the page. Where in this file is the information connected to this parrot's name? Well, let's see. What page was it on exactly? In the case summary... I think it was somewhere like right at the end. Yeah, under suspect data. After his arrest, fiancée Polly Jenkins commits suicide. So, yep, it's under suspect data page. It's on the suspect data page. This page has all the information about Yanni Yogi. Right after he was arrested, his fiancée committed suicide. See? Indeed. Indeed it does say that, yes. What was his fiancée's name? Polly Jenkins. Polly? Exactly, Your Honor. He remembered the name of his fiancée who committed suicide. That's why he named his parrot after her. I see. I guess that is possible. Ha! A mere coincidence, that's all. My granddaughter has a dog she calls Phoenix. Haha, very funny, Manfred. Unless... Wait, don't tell me that... Don't tell me that you are being serious here. The dog is actually called Phoenix? Well, Mr. Wright, does this make you my granddaughter's fiancé? Nick? Is there something that you should tell us? She's only 7 years old! Oh god. Nick, are you... Oh god, now I'm having flashbacks of Ultra Despair Girls. Nick, how could you? Indeed. Alone, it is a little weak for evidence in a murder trial. We will need some other corroborating evidence. Where am I going to find that? Where am I going to find that?
Nick, we're getting closer. One more. You can just get one more piece of evidence.
Right. But what? Very well, witness. You may continue. Whew. Okay, well, we presented that piece of information that would connect the old man to the DO6 incident. It's just that it's not enough, which is pretty understandable. I mean, if we were able to make Polly tell us the DO6 incident, then it would have been good, honestly. It would have been enough, but now we are using pieces and pieces over here to connect. Witness. Alright, well... what about the safe number? Maybe I'll get her to say the number of that safe.
Huh? In the safe? Why?
I don't fucking know, just Just ask her anything. I mean, we are really grasping for straws. We are really grasping for straws here. Let's just try to get her to say anything, okay?
Polly, what was the number of the safe in the shack? 1228. 1228.
My, what a reckless parrot. Well, Mr. Wright, you aren't claiming that this number has something to do with the caretaker, right? Sure, why not? Actually, it does. That's why I had her say it. Pah! Ridiculous. How can the number to a safe tell us who the caretaker is? Show us your proof. What could possibly link this number to the caretaker's true identity? Huh. Okay, well... I never really thought about the number till now. I cannot say that it ever crossed my mind when it comes to connecting this to the X6, but... 1228. 1228. If it's... let me see. Let me just check the DO6 case. Oh! Of course! 1228! December 28! That's it! Okay. So there's another connection over there. There's one connection that that never really crossed my mind. That is a connection that I never noticed till now. Wow. Okay, well, in that case, let me present you this. The Z06 case file. What is this obsession you have with a case? Mr. Wright, where in this file is something relating to the safe number? What was it exactly? I think it was something like... it was the first page. Yeah, the case summary. It's on the case summary page. It's on the case summary page. The case summary? Specifically, the date on which the DO6 incident occurred. Amazing coincidence number 2. The time at which the incident started was on December 28th. 15 years ago! The date of the incident, December 28th.